Very depressed. Because there's no shops open and they're all closed. So they're just looking after themselves, they're feathering their own nests and they don't care about us at all.
How would you say you feel when you walk down Bangor High Street?
Well, I feel embarrassed, really. Just before Christmas. I've never seen it like this, ever.
You take a sound, any sound, record it, and then change its nature. You record it at different speeds, you play it backwards, you add it to itself over and over again. You adjust these means and many others, you can create sounds which no one has ever heard before.
I think it's bloody awful.
I think it's pretty terrible, if I'm honest with you. It's shocking, if I'm honest. Absolutely daddy-dying.
How does it make you feel when you walk down here?
It's sad. It's sad because I've lived in Bangor, well, Bangor and surrounding area most of my life, and I remember when it was really bustling, you know. I think it's awful, and it's dirty.
The High Street is a total disaster at the moment, it really is. I've just left my friend and we were talking about it. It used to be chock-a-block full, everybody meeting, having coffee, and it's so changed over the years.
How would you say you feel when you walk down Bangor High Street?
Well, I feel embarrassed, really, if we're going to have visitors coming here. You know, we want to show that we are North Wales. I feel very sad for Bangor, but it'll come back, you know. It will come back. We want to know what these councillors are doing to warrant all this money they're getting for being councillors.
But it's the same as every other high street, you know, in the UK. It's just run down.
Do you think sort of the councils could do a lot more to help it, or do you think that they're doing as much as they can?
No, I don't think they're doing as much as they can. There's lots and lots of charity shops. Charity shops can afford the lower rates. I presume where we come from, they got lower rates. I presume it's the same here.
It's gone down. There's been powerful shops here. You've got Vallas down there.
That's the best.
You've got Antoniassi. These people were here during the war. They've kept Bangor going. Without them, Bangor would have gone a long time ago.
She's right.
They've got new councillors now, haven't they? And I think they're trying very hard, but I think they've got an uphill struggle.
Depressed. Very depressed. Because there's no shops open and they're all closed. Up there, they're all closed. Precinct, they're all closed. You know what? It's no good.
And it's a cathedral city, supposed to be.
Exactly. Because it's got a cathedral, it's a city.
How would you say you're coping with the cost of living rising?
I'm coping. Not well, but I'm coping. Yeah, but I'm concerned about my heating more than anything. I go to bed about 6 o'clock with a hot water bottle, so I don't have to put the heating on. Food has gone up an awful lot in the shops. It's gone up. It's like 20-30 pence an item.
I can't afford the petrol to sell it. Oh, well, that hits me there. Yeah, the petrol's gone up.
I live in a 4-bedroom house and I'm on my own. And it's a big house to heat, you know, but if you only heat one room and you're cold when you go out.
The charity shops are open, but they're charging stupid prices for a T-shirt, what you can get in Primark for an extra £1, brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, my mate?
The UK government, how do you feel towards them at the moment?
Oh, they're dreadful. They're awful. They're just looking after themselves. They're feathering their own nests and they don't care about us at all.
Let's face it, very, very rich men, all of them, they've got absolutely no idea not to be able to put food on the table for kids.
They're interfering with our cost of living and they don't seem to understand. I think they're living in cuckoo land.
I voted all my life since I was 19 when the vote came in for 18-year-olds, you know. So I was 19, so I voted since then. And I don't know who I'm going to vote for next time.
It's not happened overnight.
It's
and
not
they're blaming,
they're
blaming the Russians, and it's not.
And it's not happened because of COVID. This is on the card, been on the cards this for years.
They're not thinking in advance, if you know what I mean.
No, I think we need to knock it all down and start all over again with people who really care, who are doing it because they want to, not because they want the kudos that goes with it, you know.
And I hope that you will enlighten these penguin councillors.